I mean, my dog's barking at the FedEx man. There's some airplanes going. I received a letter from an entrepreneur in a small town. It was lengthy, but with her permission, I'm sharing a portion of it today. She writes, "As a new business owner, it's been really hard for me to break through the market and get noticed. I'm starting out at the very bottom and trying to break into the market. Also, I live in a small town and there isn't support for new business owners. How do you stay so positive when all you feel is alone?" I feel like I could have written this exact letter 10 years ago. Now, I didn't live in a small town, but my resources were so limited, I could have lived on a remote island and fared the same. I know bad days. I know loneliness. I know the frustration of not having people who speak the same language as you do, but I had two options. I could wallow in pity, or I could be the change I wanted to see. So I started out small. I invited a few business owners out for lunch, 3 people to be exact. At the time, we all had photography studios, so we connected in a really helpful way, sharing tips and resources. A little bit later, I started blogging about my business, and soon enough, I connected with people in my community who ached for real opportunities to network. So I did this random thing. I hosted a free event for people to network with each other. I rented my neighborhood clubhouse, I bought generic sodas, and my husband and I set up chairs. At the start of the event, 200 people crowded the room. I stood nervously and I thanked everyone for attending, and I explained that I simply wanted to fill a void. I wasn't qualified, I wasn't eloquent, and I wasn't ready, but I did it. What sprouted from that first event was a year-long commitment to hosting events for people just to connect. So why am I telling you this? What I'm basically saying is that you need to be the change. If you feel alone, you need to reach out. If you want to be positive, you need to surround yourself with positivity. Here are a few ideas to help you get started. Plan a meetup at a local coffee shop. Host a volunteer event and invite like-minded entrepreneurs. Create a resource swapping event where entrepreneurs can share their pricing strategies, contracts, marketing tips, anything people feel comfortable sharing. Host a wine and friend mixer where admittance is a bottle of wine and a friend in tow. Plan a play date for entrepreneurs with kids. Plan a play date for pets. Basically, give yourself a reason to be the change you want to see in your city or your town. It may just start with 1 or 2 people, but revolutions often begin with one person willing to take a risk and daring to start something new for the future. Remember, fortune favors the bold.